I want to thank a teacher.
I want to thank my teachers.
I want to thank a teacher.
I want to thank my crew teacher.
One thing I want to thank a teacher for.
I want to thank my teacher.
I want to thank my crew teachers for pushing me through passage.
I want to thank my crew teacher.
I want to thank the science teacher.
I would like to thank my chemistry teacher who has been here ever since 6th grade with me.
I like to thank teachers for helping us every step of the way.
I want to thank my teachers.
I'd like to thank my teachers for being there for me and supporting me when I needed help.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
What do I love about my teachers this year? They were really cool and funny, and they were there when you needed them to be. If you needed their help, they would always stay after for you, and they were just really nice and cool.
What do you love about your teachers this year?
They support us more and they do better jobs at just being there for us, even though it might not have to be educational, just family-wise. They help you out a lot.
They helped me through all my work that I was struggling on, and they helped me pass all my classes.
What I love about my teachers this year is that they're really nice and they're thoughtful. Like, for example, one teacher, she actually went out and got us prizes for good things that we did this year. And
That they weren't talking every single day, they were just doing projects and letting us do the work instead of them teaching us and just sit and listen to them.
I love that my teachers did a good job at working together to collaborate on how to teach us, especially on stuff like expeditions.
Each one of them has a unique thing that distinguishes them, and all those things together makes you one of the best, who make you one of the best expeditionary learning students. So I think with all the characteristics of my teachers this year, I have learned many things that will help me to be a college-bound student.
If you felt like you were not going to do well at something, they would actually do like one-on-one time with you, like they didn't want you to fail and they tried hard not to let you.
I love how my teachers were always there for me, and they were pretty understanding. Like when I had my surgery, like they were understanding about rescheduling like my finals, and when I had projects turned in, if I had like family issues or if I was out of town, they were really there to, you know, like allow me to extend my work so that they know I could turn into something great, and I really appreciated that.
They pushed me to move on and to go make it through the difficulties in my life. I love that my teachers this year challenged me to do new things that I never thought I was capable of. I love that my teachers were supportive, and I love that my teachers were very organized.
what I love about my teachers this year is they were nice and they were consistent with their work and stuff.
They're just corny and they're funny. They're fun to be around and to hang out after school.
They always challenged us in a sense. They never really gave us like a mediocre type of assignment. They always took our interest into heart and also never really denied us of our potential. They always wanted us to strive for the best.
They take time in putting work into their projects, and I appreciate it because it's helping me learn, and it's actually increasing their ability to teach as well.
What is your favorite learning experience this year and why?
In my social studies class, we built a tomb out of paper out over there on the ramp, and we went in it and experienced and saw what it would be like to be an archaeologist.
My favorite learning experience would have to be in history, learning about the armory, the Springfield Armory on stick, because I like that Springfield is such a historical place.
My favorite learning experience this year was studying the chocolate expedition and being able to go to a college and present.
My favorite learning experience from this year was the archaeological dig that we did in social studies to start off our expedition. The reason I liked it was because it was a lot of fun, but it was also really funny because we had to do it in kiddie pools.
My favorite learning experience was probably when we did the bicycle expedition in math. During that expedition, like earlier, we learned about environmental health hazards too, and we learned that our city isn't quite up to par environmentally, and that we need to help with our environment, and we need to just take the steps. If we can even start in school, take the steps to just try to make the city a better place to live.
My favorite learning experience for this year was being able to meet up with another school of Four Rivers and being able to compare Abbey Brook and Orange Brook.
I would say the whole nuclear expedition. That was good for us to learn about how Hiroshima and Nagasaki, how that all happened, and then letting us express how we felt about it in all these different ways. So I think that was the best learning experience.
My favorite learning experience from this year would be going to the Springfield Armory, because I got to learn how Springfield developed to be a city and new things that I didn't know about Springfield that I live in.
My favorite learning experience was when I couldn't answer a question and he helped me and he showed me the steps instead of laughing at me.
I've had a lot. Oh my god, I loved how in English class we did the Shakespeare play and my group got to perform and we got a 4.
My favorite learning experience this year has been to learn with my mistakes. If you learn something with someone else's mistakes or learning something through a book, you're not getting the full experience. I'm more of a hands-on learner, and I have to thank my teachers for helping me go through experiences, good and bad, and learning from both of them.
I want to thank a teacher for being by my side through my ups and downs and always have my back no matter what the situation is.
I'd like to thank my teachers for being there for me and supporting me when I needed help.
I thank my crew teacher. He's also my gym teacher. He's honestly the best crew teacher I've ever had. He's very understanding. He never gets mad. He's always cool, calm, and collective. He's not ever one to kind of yell, but you don't want to get him mad. But he's cool. He's my crew teacher.
If I had to thank a teacher for anything, it would just basically being on my case and just helping me out throughout the year with my struggles. So, thank you guys.
Because being a transfer student, it was really hard. A lot of the kids were already used to like annotating everything they read. The questions they were asked, they were used to giving a lot of short answers and all this, and I wasn't. So it was a great experience, and I really wanted to thank them for helping me get to where I am now.
The one thing I wanted to thank a teacher on is correcting my literature in a well way so that I can get better at my writing. Because I always thought I was a great writer until the teacher, corrected it and made it a lot better, and I learned a lot from it. So all my future writings are going to be a lot more improved.
I like to thank teachers for helping us every step of the way and making sure that we knew the task at hand and we were able to complete it.
I want to thank my math teacher for making 7th grade math awesome. I used to hate math, but it changed this year. I love math now.
I want to thank my crew teacher for all her support this year. Since this was my first year, she helped me to the school year. She helped me to get used to the school, meet new people, and get me involved with many school activities and all around the school. So I really want to thank my crew teacher this year for all her support.
I want to thank the teacher for always finding time to meet with us after school, before school, at lunch, during crew. You guys always made time for us.
One thing I want to thank a teacher for, I would like to thank my chemistry teacher, who has been here ever since 6th grade with me. He has always challenged me also. He has always helped me when I needed the most. And I don't think I should be saying this, but he never gave me no BS, really. He never really, never took excuses. He always held me accountable for, missing assignments and stuff like that. So I would like to thank him now because I'm able to do my best, and even if I do fail, I take the responsibility, I take the punishment.
One thing I would like to thank a teacher for is being there for me in the hardest times, because I'm not doing great academically this year, but every teacher stuck there with me throughout this whole year, so I really appreciate that from all the teachers, not just one.
What are you most proud of this year?
I'm most proud of this year playing a lot of sports and completing them and being an example to others.
Passing 7th grade.
I'm most proud of my grades because for the first year I've been a scholar, but then I showed perseverance for not giving up because the next semester I wasn't a scholar, but then I persevered and became one. This year I'm most proud of my teachers incorporating the community commitment. Like for debriefs we would give shout outs, and we had to use the community commitment for one of our shout outs.
I'm most proud of this year that I had bad grades in the beginning of the semester, and I brought them up.
I'm most proud of me being able to pass, even though I struggled in the beginning of the year with my grades, but I succeeded.
I'm most proud of my perseverance to continue to do my work and my courage to try new things.
I'm most proud of my grades. Last year I got really bad grades. They were all below C's. But this year I turned my grades up and I got A's and B's.
I'm most proud of passing because I thought that I would fail in my final.
I am most proud of my math grade. I went to an F to a C+.
My grades and everything, I really kicked it up this year because, it's towards the end of the year with the help of the teachers and everything that helped me, get the feedback on the grades so I always know where I was standing, and it was good.
I have to say I'm most proud of just growing up in maturity. I feel like I've grown a lot this year. I feel like I've had many experiences where I've grown up, and I feel like I'm starting to become a man.
I never knew what the word perseverance meant until my chemistry teacher pushed me when I was shut down completely. But his push helped me finish, and now I know what perseverance is.
I'm able to leave the school that has made me the character who I am today. I'm able to leave that school with a solid academic understanding of the world that I live in. I'm able to, explore new atmospheres. I'm actually planning to move to Virginia over the summer, and I'm really glad that I went to the school. I can't believe I'm saying that. But it allowed me to it opened up my eyes of who I am as a learner and who I am as a person. So I really am proud that I'm able to really do that.
I don't know, you keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. For your selflessness, my admiration. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound. Thank you for it. La 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 You've been so kind and generous. Keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. And I never could have come this far without you. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound. Thank you for it.